In the heart of the Caribbean, where cricket is more than a game, where it is a culture, a rhythm, and a way of life, there arose a man who embodied all its grace, depth, and unpredictability. Carl Llewellyn Hooper, born December 15, 1966, in Georgetown, Guyana, wasn't just another name on a team sheet. He was poetry in motion, a master of his craft, a figure who transcended boundaries both literal and figurative. For 16 years, Hooper glided across the cricketing world with a style so effortless and elegant it left legends in awe and fans forever enchanted. Carl Hooper is married to Constance, often referred to as Connie. She has a background in advertising and has been actively involved in their family business, managing a chain of coffee shops in Adelaide, Australia. The couple has 2 children, a son named Carl Jr. and a daughter. Both children were born in Australia, and Hooper has emphasized the importance of them understanding and experiencing both their West Indian and Australian heritage. Hooper has expressed a strong commitment to his family, choosing to step back from cricket-related activities to be present during his children's formative years. He has mentioned the significance of being there for everyday moments, such as school pickups and attending his son's soccer games, highlighting his dedication to family life. Early life. Carl Hooper's journey began amidst the vibrancy and warmth of Guyana's capital. Growing up in Georgetown, cricket wasn't just accessible, it was in the air. The narrow streets echoed with the thwack of tennis balls, and young Hooper found his passion early, nurtured by a cricket-crazed community and the inspiration of Caribbean legends who came before him. His talent didn't just simmer, it blazed. From the earliest age, Hooper showed he wasn't a mere hopeful, but a prodigious talent. He represented West Indies at youth levels, and his rise through the regional ranks was swift. Soon, he was a linchpin for Guyana's domestic side, captaining them to multiple regional List A titles in 1996, 1999, and 2002. But long before those accolades, those who watched him play knew they were witnessing something rare, a cricketer who made batting look like a dance and off-spin a deceptive craft. A career of many shades, style, substance, and steel. Carl Hooper made his Test debut for the West Indies in 1987 against India, and within 2 matches he was already raising his bat for a century. It was a sign of what was to come. At a time when the West Indies boasted names like Greenidge, Haynes, Walsh, and Marshall, Hooper carved out his place not by brute force, but by finesse. He wasn't the loudest player in the dressing room, nor the most aggressive, but when he was on song, few were as captivating. During the 1991 tour of England, he stroked a memorable 111 at the hallowed Lord's ground, mixing patience with panache. In 1995, against a potent Australian side, Hooper outshone all to become the top scorer in a 5-match ODI series that the West Indies won 4-1. That same year, he showcased his all-round brilliance against Sri Lanka, scoring 81 and claiming 5 wickets in a single test. Time and again, Hooper showed up when it mattered. But his career was not without turbulence. Early inconsistency, averaging just over 26 in his first 38 tests, invited criticism. Yet, a defining knock of 178 against Pakistan in 1993 turned the tide. From that moment, he became a more reliable force, averaging 45.60 over his next 58 matches. While his international numbers are commendable, over 5,000 runs and 100 wickets in both Tests and ODIs, Carl Hooper's impact extended far beyond statistics. It was in how he batted, graceful, wristy, calculated. Former rivals held him in the highest regard. Steve Waugh admired his footwork and timing. Shane Warne admitted that Hooper was the hardest batsman to read when dancing down the pitch. Wasim Akram called him one of the finest West Indian batsmen. County cricket and global stardom. Hooper's flair wasn't limited to Caribbean shores. In 1992, he joined Kent in the English county circuit, where his elegance was adored. He tallied 773 runs to top the AXA League in 1994 and once struck a majestic 236 not out against Glamorgan. He wasn't just scoring runs, he was enchanting spectators. In 1998, he bagged 7 for 93 with the ball, showing that he could dismantle lineups with his off-spin as well. That same year, he was awarded the Walter Lawrence Trophy. Later in 2003, Hooper signed with Lancashire and made more history, becoming only the second player ever to score centuries against all 18 English counties. His season haul of over 1,000 runs was a testament to his enduring class. Wisden later crowned him Kent's greatest overseas player, a glowing tribute to a man who gave English fans a touch of Caribbean magic, captaincy, and redemption. Carl Hooper's cricketing arc took an unexpected twist when he retired 3 weeks before the 1999 World Cup, seemingly drawing curtains on a unique journey. But in 2001, the Phoenix rose. Hooper returned to captain a struggling West Indies side. It was a decision that shocked many, but inspired even more. As captain, he led with a calm authority and found personal redemption with the bat. He averaged nearly 46 in tests under his own captaincy, compared to his career average of 36.46. He scored his career best 233 not out against India in Guyana, a knock that thrilled the home crowd and reminded the world of his class. While his team results were mixed, losing more often away from home, he led the Windies to series wins over Zimbabwe, New Zealand, and India in ODIs. At the 2003 World Cup, the Caribbean side fell short, but Hooper's leadership was praised for its composure and tactical nous. He had by then become a respected elder statesman in a team undergoing transition, a unique legacy in numbers. Carl Hooper retired again in 2003, this time for good, but not before leaving a legacy that was statistically unmatched. He became the first cricketer in history to complete the rare quadruple: 5,000 runs, 100 wickets, 100 catches, and 100 caps in both Test and ODI cricket. Only Jacques Kallis has since matched the feat. To this day, Hooper remains the 5th highest spinning wicket-taker in West Indies Test history and the 4th highest in ODIs. Yet numbers alone don't do justice. His presence on the field, whether standing tall in the slips or gliding into a cover drive, was a sight cricket fans across the world cherished. Transition to mentor. Long before his retirement, Hooper had made Adelaide, South Australia, his home. There, with his wife Constance and children, he found the serenity that perhaps eluded him in the earlier years of his career. His post-cricket life has been characterized by business ventures, coaching certifications, and mentorship. In 2010, he earned a Level 3 coaching certification with Cricket Australia, a testament to his commitment to the game beyond his playing days. He began working with the South Australian Cricket Association and became a regular mentor to young Australian talent. But his heart remained Caribbean, philanthropy, and giving back. Hooper's return to the Caribbean cricketing scene came in the form of mentorship. In 2011, he was appointed batting coach of the Sagicor High Performance Centre in Barbados. There, he marvelled at the raw talent in the West Indies and became a passionate advocate for structured cricket academies. "I was away for a while, but now that I see these young players up close, the potential is undeniable," he said. His mission became clear: to foster a new generation of disciplined, technically sound West Indian cricketers. For Hooper, it wasn't just about talent. It was about commitment, structure, and the will to rise. In 2014, he took over coaching duties for CPL franchise Antigua Hawksbills and later the Guyana Amazon Warriors. His journey as a coach saw him mentor players in India, Dubai, and back home. To many, Carl Hooper is not just a former player. He's a teacher, a guide, and a humble voice of wisdom. Carl Hooper never chased headlines. He didn't seek controversy, nor did he crave center stage. What he did, however, was command respect through elegance, excellence, and humility. He taught us that style and substance are not mutually exclusive, that leadership can be quiet, yet powerful, and that legacies are not only measured in numbers, but in the lives touched. In a region that has produced giants of the game, fiery pacers, brutal hitters, and charismatic leaders, Carl Hooper carved a unique niche. He was the silent assassin, the gentleman cricketer, and the eternal artist of the Caribbean game. Whether he was leaning into a cover drive, flighting an off-break, or guiding a young player from the sidelines, Carl Hooper did it all with grace. And in doing so, he became not just a player, but a legend, etched into the soul of West Indies cricket forever. Please subscribe.